Well, I wanted to take you on my latest house tour because it's been a hot minute. What, spring? So I guess technically only 3 months. And it feels like I've done nothing in 3 months, but I also know I've done so much in 3 months. So let's see. The coffee corner up here is still great. I sometimes, not as often as I would have thought, have coffee out here in the mornings, plan my day, think about the meaning of life. In other disappointing news, my concrete is already starting to crack. Oh, and there's a dead bird. Fascinating. Um, yeah, concrete is already starting to crack. Don't love that. Have another piece of lawn furniture that I need to clean up. I have a whole grip of lawn furniture that I need to clean up, but this is going to be my shade area because, as you can see, it is in the shade, and we love that. Let's come inside. Oh, and Stephanie left me plants that I'm trying not to murder, but I think they're all losing a battle slowly. Like this plant. Oh no. Sorry, plant, you're very thirsty. Okay. This corner is still gorgeous, still the same. I think I added that sofa. Love it. Need to figure out how to get a TV on this back wall, and I want to have some art up here. So I'm in the market for art. I have a ton of furniture that needs to get moved in. Yes, always projects. Who knew furnishing a house? Again, nobody tells you that furnishing a house will cost several tens of thousands of dollars, depending on how fancy you want to be. This corner is still amazing, very proud of it. Nothing is blown up here. We're happy. Let's see. In the bathroom is still wonderful. Added some customization to, well, put in these shelves. Made that light fixture, made that shelf. Yeah, and the room, I think this just really I've literally never used that hook. Hilarious. But I do think the bathroom came together very nicely for Mary, who ended up being a scammer and not a person that ended up moving in. Very disappointing. Coming over to the affectionately called the dungeon room, but it is actually very bright. This room, again, was set up for Mary, who ended up being a scammer and never moved in. But again, I like the way this dresser and all of this wood just kind of come together. But now I'm learning. Okay, so I think I'm learning to recognize wood. I believe this is oak veneer. I believe that's birch. Probably also birch. So these two wood veneers or woods are similar. That darker, I believe, is oak, and I believe Lisabeau was a birch veneer. But anyway, I do like the way the woods come together. That one is not like the others, so maybe that one has to go. But anyway, yeah, this room's great. This room now has all of my stuff in it while I'm in a state of transition. But yes, we've seen that room. And then what used to be my room that I prepared for another person that also flaked on moving in. I'm noticing a trend. Maybe house rental is not for me, but I like... Okay, so I'm debating the layout here. I like the desk being in the corner, I think. I like the dresser being right by the door so you can just park your crap before you leave. But Steph, I'd take your advice. What do you think? Should I switch the organization? Because it is kind of nice, right? You walk in, walk through the door, you plop your stuff, but it is a pretty big piece. The alternative would be to have it facing... Anyway. I'm still figuring out how I want this corner set up, but undecided. Bed over here, like, again, I don't love this cavern behind the bed, and I think if I pulled the bed towards that wall, I get rid of the cavern feeling. like just because the bed is so deep. This, I don't, and what the heck is that? It's so dumb. I haven't figured this out. This room, I don't know how you're supposed to style a day bed, so if anybody's got ideas, hit me up. All right. Cat's Corner is still the happiest room in the house. The most curated, the best put together. Although I will say, this dead corner, don't love this dead corner. Yeah. I'm not sure how to fix that either. Okay, well, another problem for a different time. As we make our way downstairs, holy shit, so much has happened. And yet it looks like nothing has happened because it looks a step in the wrong direction. Okay, cool. So I do have a 3-way light switch, which again is invisible work, like these LEDs were not here. This even lighting, oh, that's a different color. I need to change that color. But like this even lighting was not previously here, but it's just like, it's not work you notice. It just feels better. You know what I mean? And I had to rip out the entire kitchen to put insulation and fix the wall damage in the back. Like the whole kitchen had been removed. I started doing tile, so I'm learning how to tile. That's exciting. I'm gonna install a dishwasher. I have a dishwasher in my car, so we're gonna install that. I now need to do that. I'm debating if I need to paint this. I really don't want to paint it because painting is so much work and I hate painting, but it's something I know would be better, but maybe not a today problem. Fridge is moved. Fridge is now on this wall, which I don't know that I love yet, just given the layout of the, well, so the fridge used to live over here, but like I said, dishwasher is going down there. And I'm asked, yeah, because dishwasher next to the sink. You don't put the dishwasher over there. That's foolishness. Okay, so that's all coming together. This corner desperately needs a cleaning. Gross. But again, in the world of invisible work. Oh yeah, these lights, I almost forgot. These 3 lights are on a motion activated switch, which means when you walk through that door, which I guess depending on the last time I took this video, when you walk through this door, the lights will automatically turn on, and we're gonna have, this corner is gonna be somewhat nice, but again, I have to finish up this wall and I don't wanna finish it. I'm so tired of drywall. Yes, the adventures continue. This room has been one staggering disappointment after another, although we love the new drywall, but now we have to paint the drywall, which we don't love. I thought this was tile. Turns out, roll-on laminate, which on its own, not a problem because I didn't notice for a while, but where is it starting to peel up? It is starting to peel up, which we don't love. And it's unclear to me if there's asbestos mastic under here or not. So don't love that. Do not. Wait, what is this? Oh, they put in the wall before they tiled it. Which makes sense. You would frame the wall before you tile it. They just didn't do a good job of getting under there. Okay, that's fine. We don't care. This room has ugly lights, so you can't see anything. But here, this floor used to be asbestos, and then Beth and I tried covering it with self-leveling concrete. And not only can you hear the concrete is already cracked and it's compressing the tiling that was underneath it. So yes, another, like as I walk, I can hear it creak and crack, which is a disappointment, but also you can see it's not very level. But such is life. So we continue. Another project that brings me joy but also brings me sadness is my bathroom remodel. So I did none of the tile. Definitely paid somebody to do the tile, but Steph and I picked out the tub. We did pick out the tub, and I installed the fittings, which could be a good thing or a bad thing depending on whether or not they end up leaking. And got this off of Facebook Marketplace, which, yay, very exciting, very exciting. But we are concerned about, well, should I be concerned? Because the towel is not wet. I'm trying to test and figure out if it still leaks. All right, let's just put some more water in here. So yeah, that's great, but this is not code. Your toilet should not be so close to the, what is this? Vanity? But in the vision of home improvement, you're supposed to have 15 inches between your toilet and the wall and the vanity. This is obviously significantly less than 15 inches. This is the same size vanity as we previously had, but because I'm smart, we put 6 inches of insulation, not 6 inches, 3.5 inches of insulation on that wall, and got the wider bathtub because I'm a larger human. So there's no space here, which means this particle board is going to rot, which is what happened to the other vanity that was in here. Bummer, but here we find ourselves. In here, again, more invisible work, but this is the lighting we used to have, and somebody told me that lighting is important, and so we went through all of the effort of installing overhead incandescent lights. And you can't really see that this room has been painted, but that's probably, oh no, I can see a spot. Damn it. Well, anyway, so this is a room that's been painted, and then we're gonna put in an accent wall and put in a new door. But oh, Sigan. Sigan. I'm gonna do a Murphy door, I think. Because you were talking about you wanted to build your closet to Narnia, and I was like, Sigan, that's impossible. Well, I'm gonna put in a Murphy door. At least one, maybe two, so I'm kind of stoked, and this is a disaster.